today's video and just check out there in the olive here. So it looks like. I'll be able to put my friends in line, so he goes it. See us here. Got the Holland Derry shop, you see us here. There's a good out here as well, it's quite nice. Pretty down today up the city, and also come with us over here. I may have another video planned up. It's another history video situated over there. Not spoiling too much about it, but that's the plan. Some nice ton of colours here as well. But they're working up here. See us here, up there. And I'm not sure if it's open. I can go see, but I doubt it. Like, let's go see. Let's see. So. It's open. We'll check inside. You got instruction things up here. Yard here now, and we got some like second-hand items here, like clothes. You got some books, DVDs, CDs. Got some patches up here. Actually, we've got this here hat here, isn't here? And let's see, that's some old novelty items here. Let's check this in the multi stuff here. See what the wares with. I think if you wore that there, you're stolen valor, so I wouldn't be buying that. See? Lots of stuff. Got some military equipment here, or military uniforms. Got Dutch can. Little sign there, Derry Island. Just how we knows it about, just there's some posters up there too, skateboards, and up here's some CDs and records way up there. I just try to pass the time, just up visiting. I had to do something up here. I was visiting a friend who's not well at the moment, so I'm doing that. It should be alright. Got some meat carrots here as well. Yep. There's a tree here.
Hi, this is the Yellow Yard, and as you can probably see, we have a wide variety of different shops under one roof here. This is the gift shop. It's full of funky gifts and things from all over the world. There are hats we make ourselves. We do a lot of custom work in the shop for like hats and jewellery and t-shirts, sweatshirts, a bit of upcycling. But we also just have fair trade things and giftware that's sort of got a more funky and vibrant edge. We like a lot of colour and fun. So this is the vintage clothing section of the shop. We do a lot of different vintage ladies wear and men's wear.
Do you want me out or no? Because I have to film that way.
You have to film that way. I'll walk backwards. Okay. That's fine. Yeah?
So you're okay being out?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. It's probably going to be easier.
Okay.
We do sort of goth punk alternative fashion, brand new t-shirts, some of which we print ourselves here. Official merch and band merch. We have probably the biggest range of band t-shirts in the Northwest. And we make a lot of our own jewellery. We do funky socks, patches and pins, and sort of fun fashion stuff. We have large menswear section as well, and we would sell a lot of winter coats and leather jackets and things like that. So there's lots to see, and it takes a while to get around everything.
Okay. And just show this little thing over here. It's quite nice. The lights.
We'll just keep walking.
Yep. You got some highway up here as well. more books here as well.
Yeah.
Some posters up here. Okay.
It just takes a few seconds for that to stop blowing, and then we're going to start again.
That's a good film, Robin Hood. Definitely recommend that. Okay.
Well, we also have a bookshop in here, and we sell a mixture of cult books, pop fiction, vintage books like these, which we love. And it's all hand-picked, so there's usually just really good stuff. If you're a reader like me, you're sure to find something. We have a large selection of Irish books and history books, a big kids section, and brand new books, which can be great for Christmas presents, things like that. But probably the biggest draw in here, if you follow me, is our vinyl record shop, Abba Zappa record shop. It is one of the biggest and, in my opinion, best record shops in the whole of Ireland. We sell a lot of DVDs, we specialise in cult movies, and we're very into pop culture here, so we've had a lot of retro TV stuff as well, whether that's in t-shirts or videos, DVDs, whatever that is. But vinyl records take up a massive section of the shop, and we have all genres of music from Abba to Zappa. A good mix of brand new and it's always popular, so you should find all sorts of everything.
Thanks very much. Just got an interview there for the staff members, and thanks very much for watching. And I just got a wee tour about the shop. Yes, for that. We'll head on there for a walk now. So this little bike there behind me, and see, got the church over there. And ultimately, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get down here. I'm going to now walk around now, and we'll try and see if this is open here, St. Augustine's Cathedral, and it's also with a wee church on the walls. It's actually featured in a Derry's film where Claire's father passed away. I know that yourself from my previous film with the Derry-Getters, so don't explain too much about it, but I'm going to head there now. We have the fence spot as well over there, so I'm going to go down there someday and make a wee video. And also, because this corner of trees is absolutely beautiful, so it is. I'm going to head now around the corner. Just walking up here now, and there's water pump over there. Just a big tower. There's stuff here, big colour. That was destroyed in 1973 in January. I've heard 2 stories were happening, and the British Army destroyed it. Anyway, I don't know, to be honest with you. I've heard 2 stories, so it's hard to say. Unless you're actually there, you don't know what the story is. I wasn't born then, so I don't know what the story is, to be perfectly honest with you. But that one not there, St. Augustine's Church over there. I think it's closed though. Looks like it. Look, it's locked. Up here's locked. So that's about it. Beautiful wee church, so it is. We're big go hike up the Arctic, so I do. We're expecting a storm, so I'm actually not wise walking out here. But take from here, we're going to head up now to the double bastion and see the cannons. Got a nice leaf fall here. It's just a bit of a chilled vlog. I haven't got very much to do here. I had to do things in the morning. It's quite busy this morning with something I had to do, and I was visiting a friend, and then I was made up with a couple of mates of mine, so I had a somewhat productive morning. So I'm just going for a little dander now and get a bit of exercise in, even though the weather's a bit rubbish, to be perfectly honest. Then again, in Icelandic there's a word for it called glutaveður. It means window weather, so that's actually perfectly described today. So you're inside a house basically looking out at the weather, which is quite nice and relaxing, and it's better being inside looking out than outside looking in, essentially. That's what that means. This is the Bogside. Got a can up here. There's two of them, in fact. There's one there. There's another one over there. That's used to be a Presbyterian school there. There's the columns or St. Eugenius Cathedral up there. That's about it. Not much else to do airport here. Courthouse. And you see the statue up there actually designed by a Dublin man back in 1800s, I believe. And up here you have Bishopsgate up here. And they have different faces on the gates. One was actually a water guy, I don't know which gate it's on, I think it's a Ferry Key gate. There's actually like different faces on the walls up here. So, that's the courthouse. And the Freemasons Hall is over here. Here, the head up here, on the inscription on the headband, it's 1690, which is back to the Battle of the Boyne, back here of Queen William. See up there? And then you have some motifs here, some inscriptions. Yeah, the key looks like, no, it's arrows, like this. That's no Bishopsgate. So these are apartments for older people. So it's semi-independent living. There's assisted living, I think it is. There's some bollards here. Get cars coming in. There's some nice bushes here, nice foliage. Farmer foliage. How do we down here just? I don't know if this brushes here, take this area off. But that's actually one breaker, it takes the one off your face, essentially. Doesn't cover the full face though, it's just like here. And this here is to keep the rain off my face. See? Nice shot there. Got the walls here. So, a friend there was telling me there's actually going to be new murals here instead of Derry, but I haven't heard much word about it. See, the walls here. We'll have we down about here now and see what the crack is. But, or not there. There's meant to be a storm hitting. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's meant to be striking today. That's nice, that. Just looks neat. So, it's just a walkway up here. So, I haven't really got much to say. I'm not really a big talker, like. That's the Crucy Bogside there. Lower Craigans up there, and that's the cemetery. That's where most of the people in Derry get buried when they pass on to the lower side. That's their bodies are buried up there. That's about it. So I'm actually going to show you some murals here in case I've got some new viewers who don't know what Derry City looks like. There's also Londonderry, which is the charter. When the British arrived here and they're building the city here in 1613, the charter of Londonderry is actually drawn up, and they call this place Londonderry after the merchant ships from London that came here. And the city's walls constructed 1613 to 1617, 1619, one of those two dates. And it took a couple of years from the build. And then the original walls actually had a soil in the middle. And there's only 4 gates: Ferry Key Gate, Butcher's Gate, Ship Key Gate and Bishopsgate. However, there's 7 now to my knowledge, which is just extra ones added on. And now if you're not from here, basically there's been 2 sides going out shore for quite some time, the British and the Irish essentially, and they call this place 2 different names as mentioned previously. So that's the way on my She was one of the civil rights activists here in South Derry during the Troubles. And then you have Paddy Card over here, which is known as the petrol bomber. That was during the Battle of Bogside in 1969. It was the first time the British troops used CS gas against the crowd. It was tear gas, colloquially known as. actually zoom in here. So the Irish here in Derry, with some of them, have solidarity with the people of Palestine due to what's going on there at the moment because of the ethnic cleansing. It's very controversial, so I don't want to get too much on it, but people draw parallels what happened here and what's happened in Palestine and Israel. I'm not going to get too much on there because I don't want to get I hate discussion in the comment section essentially, but basically they painted the Palestinian colours on it and they changed colours, there was different events here, like the NHS during the pandemic. They actually had an NHS thing here celebrating the people who were working the NHS, saving people's lives, and just different events. They had different colours here, and one time it was actually yellow too. That's good. And then you have the mural over there as well. And then if you go way over here, just 2 wee seconds till I get a better shot here, you get the Petra bomber as well, which makes for a nice little photograph. So that's the Easter lily, used during 1916 Easter Rising in Dublin. What's your air? What's your air? A couple of folks here again. So this is Civil Rights March here, and this last one Bloody Sunday. The Jackie Dolly is carried by he's a priest back then, but he's known as the people's priest. Symbolically, he came out with a white handkerchief, celebrating or showing that he's not a threat to the soldiers, so carrying Jackie Dolly to safety. It's a dark period, Derry's history. Some of the Irish draw parallels between Palestine and Ireland due to similar history. So some people believe that, some people don't. It just depends on what denomination or what kind of mindset you have. But most people support the Palestinian struggle here on the Irish side. However, people on the other side tend to support Israel. That's just how it kind of works out here. One side supports one side, the other side supports the other side essentially. Tit for tat. But I don't know why that's in the centre. I don't think Kneecap, the band here in Ireland, the rap group, it could be something else too. So that's here, just marks the territory of a certain paramilitary group owns this area, and so you know the details yourself. But I get too much into that. But anyway, there's some murals over here. These murals were actually destroyed. Well, over time they become weathered. So over time it's just they repainted them, and then it looks far better now. The colours look more vibrant. So these are the people who were shot dead on Bloody Sunday, and they were on the Woodbury Tribunal. They were declared innocent by David Cameron. Sabo or Woodbury, I can't remember which one of the two, but basically David Cameron says that the actions on Bloody Sunday were unjustified, unjustifiable. So that's what that's meant to represent, innocent, because their names are exonerated. So that's what that mural means. There's a nice little candle thing up here, I'll show you in a minute. So basically these are the names. And that's Derry. Derry means Oak Grove in Irish. So that's what the oak leaves and the nuts. I have lost sleep here, so I can't really speak properly. So you have a candle here, so you have a raindrops on anything. And then you have a mural here as well. Unfortunately, my Irish is terrible, so I won't be able to read it. So, Ernesto Che Guevara, he was a rebel, one South American country, I think it was Cuba. Shoki and I can't read that. I think it's rebel. I'm not too sure. Acne and freedom. Saoirse, that's Siri, or I don't know how to read it. I think it's means freedom, it'll sort up here. But basically the English is, in my son's veins flowed the blood of Irish rebels. So maybe that's a quote from him, I'm not entirely sure. That's Cuba and that's Ireland. So yeah, there's a mirror from there, I'm not going to say too much. Here now, I was actually quite nice. See the trees there behind us, quite nice. They're all red. So that's him running away. I'll come up there now, I'll show you in better detail. We left a park where Bloody Sunday happened here, at the main Cullen zone where the Free Derry Museum is. So that's them running away on Bloody Sunday. And then they have some more modern sort of murals here as well. So there's that. But this is the older style murals. And they have the British Army brick. Let me see if I get a better shot here. So that's them. So basically, where they got the idea for Civil Rights Association here in Derry, they took inspiration from the blacks in the United States of America who protested against injustices during it's kind of like apartheid in the USA, where blacks were openly discriminated against, and the Irish saw parallels then, so they used that idea to bolster their own movement here. And Ireland has a lot of marginalisation of the Irish people here. There's a van in front of that there, unfortunately, so I can't really get a good photograph of it. And then you see people piece up there, and the guy played Derry Daily, that's the name Derry Daily, and then you have one up here. So Museum of Free Derry. That's actually one of the most famous images here. It's based on a photograph. Well, this is a van there, so I can't really take a photograph. So the People's Peace. This garden of reflection has been dedicated in honour of the late Bishop of Derry, Dr. Edward Derry. In heartfelt gratitude and thanksgiving for all the wonderful work for the people of Derry and beyond, rest in peace. There's some Celtic knots there, Celtic signs. And to love means love the unlovable, to forgive means forgiving the unforgivable. Faith means believing the unbelievable. Hope means when everything seems hopeless. So SS Decker is, I don't know what that means. So we have the oak leaf here, representing Derry. Nice trees here, yellow colours. Let's see. We have a shamrock up here, a called shamrock. Show that here. Just head up the street here now, just the Warwick Street here. Just finance over there, ladies there. Up here we have some pubs. Okay, so guess I'll eat here and head home. There's a well warm about, so we head out. Head over there now, get food, get the car, go home. So this vlog is slightly shorter than I expected. There's some roadworks up there as well. But I'm just going to report here. There's plenty of pubs and sections, pub quarters essentially. It's nice to see her boat in here. Nice concert there as well. say. Could be there behind me as well, so kind of roadworks. Just got a wee shot there of the Guild Hall and it's about really. Go ahead now, they're actually passed on through it and get some meat. So you can see back the pages, but some of the scenery there behind me. We head through the Guild Hall and then see if there's anything there, any events happening, I doubt it. But that's about it really. Here's here. There's some nice foliage here, calm the colours. Beautiful down there, this is. And lastly, we're going to do a shot over here. We've got the archway here. Let's see. Can't read that from here. Shipkeep place, as we call this here. Get over here, Shipkeep place. And I haven't done a shot's really sad, not. Just be a dancing bike, here's the old bike, dancing bike, that's what it's bad. And actually it's going to see if it's over here, it'll be a bit nice. That's Derry Museum, the 4th floor's gone, but the Armada part's going to the D&A Museum, Waterside. And that's going to open in 2027, the D&A Museum. That's really. There's a pub here, there's your section over here, and there's ice cream station over here. Let's check this here, it looks very cozy here. It's called the Guild Hall Tap House. So you can see us here. It's very cozy looking through those. I can't see with the glasses, I can't see without them. It's raining and I need the glasses, so. Catch 22. That's a bit nice up in there. Kind of looks a bit Nordic like, that's what I like about it. So we head back in the car now, that's good. We got some trees in here, some flowers. See? The little can there, but they're quite nice looking. It's a Guild Hall here behind me there, you see. It's not a very good sort of mix because like, it's so much far away, see. Entrance over there is a museum part over here. You can go upstairs sometimes for events. But that actually makes the same sound as the Big Ben, London. Because it's called Londonderry, so the merchants from London came here and had a long influence on it. The city there itself is actually designed over French city, so it is. For today's video, just be longer about the city and once a bell warning, have to head back home.